Pacers starters. Halliburton at point with Mathurin by his side. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. And for Miami, Butler and Martin, the duo at forward. Tyler Hero is out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
Love the force and focus that Butler plays this game with. That was reflected in the finish.
Halliburton misses.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Richardson for 3. Drops in the 3.
Excellent pass from Butler right there. That's why he's considered a team leader.
Siakam with a screen on Richardson. Mathurin with the ball. Martin picks him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Halliburton. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Richardson against Halliburton. Pass to Adebayo. It's Martin on the wing. The 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Turner, a screen on Richardson. Turner passes to Mathurin. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Launches it. Here's Turner. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and rolls.
And able to impact the game at both ends is Miles Turner Clark.
You know, I like the fact that he's dangerous on offense, but more importantly, he's led the league multiple seasons and blocked shots. And he does not take time off at the defensive end of the floor.
On the wing, Mathurin. From behind the arc, Butler with a steal. Richardson with it. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. There's a screen by Turner. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
On target from range.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
Outside Butler, and he drives in, and it's Butler with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Hero, screen on Siakam. And it's Butler with the jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Nesmith passes to Siakam. Siakam with a screen on Hero. Turner finds Halliburton. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Butler on the wing. He's covered by Siakam. Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Oh, and there's the whistle. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA...
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That's good from Butler.
Continuing to work on refining his craft. Butler puts in a great amount of time, maybe more than most.
He does not get the second one. And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, BA, last season became just the second 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will.
That's good from Butler. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Miami grabs the miss. And here's Butler. Drops in the layup for two. Butler's got 12.
And you know, when Butler's hot, keep getting him the rock. It's that simple. It's not complicated.
Turner, a screen on Richardson. Mathurin passes to Turner. Back to Mathurin, beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop. Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Miami Heat. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Halliburton at point with Mathurin by his side. Nesmith out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Turner in at the center position. Turner, a screen on Richardson. Three-pointer, Mathurin knocks down the triple. Mathurin's got his first 3 points of the game.
The confidence of Mathurin, palpable. You see it and feel it. That looked good from the moment it left his hand.
Hero, the pass to Butler. And there's a pick. There's the three. And his first miss of the day. Now 6 for 7. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. There's a screen by Turner, and he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Nesmith. He's guarded by Hero. Just 3 to shoot. Releases. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Indiana trailing here. Outside Mathurin. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Butler taking his time here. Here's Butler on the take. And it's Butler with the jam.
Boy, if you want to stop Jimmy Butler, you got to bring all-out effort. I mean, this guy loves to compete.
Here's Mathurin. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
The Pacers making a switch here. Smith, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Siakam. McDermott's checked in for Nesmith. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
The Pacers making a switch here. Nimhard's checked in. Toppin left side. Smith with a screen on Martin. Toppin passes to Smith. A nice shot by Toppin. And that'll tie this game up.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Martin with a screen on McDermott. Here's Butler. Oh, Butler, what a dunk!
Quick on the roll there. The speed of Butler makes him a problem for the defense.
To the inside. Here's Smith. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Adebayo, a screen on McDermott. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo is double. Outside for Butler. Driving to the basket. And it's Butler with the jam.
Once Butler has some speed behind him, watch out. You know he's looking to throw that thing down.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, talking about his all-star wing, Coach Eric Spoelstra said, it's hard to describe Jimmy Butler until you actually feel him between the four lines. He is a supreme elite competitor, one of the ultimate competitors in his profession. His only focus is about driving a team to win. All other things are irrelevant. PA?
That's a great point. Thanks, Allie. Here's Butler. Butler, unfazed.
Not an easy shot that time from Butler, fighting through that contact, but his strength worked for him.
Nimhard, the pass to Toppin. Here's Smith. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. And now we've got an intentional foul. So Miami ends up going with a new group.
Second team foul.
Here's Rozier. Nails it from 3. And now it's a 5-point Miami lead.
Hey, when Terry Rozier is hitting these jump shots, it really widens the driving lanes for him.
To the paint. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Rozier outside. Drives to the hoop. Shot clock at 6. Robinson passes to Rozier. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Love. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Here's Nimhard. That'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Jimmy Butler getting it done for Miami. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Put your hands together, fans, for your arena entertainment.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Tyler Hero is out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Jovic in at the 4. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
You're coming in at full speed. Hero was just too quick.
Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A., more methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option. And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
They set the pick. Hero, the pass to Jovic. Fires in the triple. Jovic has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Here's Nembhard. Misses the three. Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Hero outside. Rozier with it. Now McDermott defending. Jovic passes to Hero. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Jovic. And now an 8-point Heat lead.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
A new lineup here for Indiana. Indiana's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Halliburton on the drive. And he slams it in one-handed.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
Outside Butler. It's rebounded by Indiana.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Into the lane. Turner finds Halliburton. Back to Turner. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land. And now just a three-point Miami lead.
Well, in the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep. And Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Here's Butler. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Siakam. Indiana's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. For three, Mathurin. Adebayo grabs the board. And it's Butler with the ball for the Heat. Adebayo sets a screen. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
Butler challenges the opposing team everywhere on the court. Never afraid of any situation. He'll battle you down low.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Siakam outside. Now here's Mathurin. Siakam with a screen on Richardson. It's Mathurin with a drive. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game, and he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Butler against Halliburton. Here he goes. Oh, what a finish by Halliburton.
First step quickness that time from Halliburton. Got the defender on his heels.
Outside Butler. Hero outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Mathurin with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. Halliburton for three. Offensive board to the left wing. Here's Nesmith. Pass to Turner. Second chance shot. Driving in. And he sinks the layup. Turner's got 9.
Well, the ability of Turner to put the ball on the floor and take it strong to the bucket makes him valuable for his team.
Adebayo, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Richardson. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 5.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Halliburton against Butler. Oh, Halliburton! Send it home!
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Tyler Hero. First personal foul.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Up the floor. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Well, it's been an exciting... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Indiana trailing here. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Halliburton at point with Mathurin by his side. Pascal Siakam out there with Nesmith. And it's Turner in at the 5, down low. Siakam finds Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Halliburton. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Miami's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Butler passes to Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And the Heat lead by 8.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And for the Heat, they're shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Richardson against Mathurin. Richardson goes in.
And, you know, Richardson, simply by being aggressive, puts a lot of pressure on the defense and is able to force the foul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch bells with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Boy, when Turner gets it rolling now, he can be a dominant scorer.
The Heat with the lead. Here's Hero. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And that one falls for Hero. And so Hero nails both of them.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Siakam the screen. Pass to Turner. And here's Mathurin. Here's the 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Mathurin taking advantage of what's being given. Going to the corner and finding his shot.
Now here's Butler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
And Butler just excellent at finding ways to get to the stripe, especially when he's near the basket.
Butler hits them both. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. 8-point game. They set the screen. Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. Six to shoot. Inside. Nice shot by Turner.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
Here's Butler. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Siakam with a screen on Richardson. Mathurin. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity. Boy, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
Both free throws good from Mathurin.
Knocking down the free throws and eating into this lead with the clock stopped.
Mathurin against Hero. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some.
For like 95% of guys, that is a bad shot, but not Hero. He's got endless range.
And Nesmith gets it to go.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
The Heat have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. down low. Mather with a steal. The dive for the ball, and so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Siakam with a screen on Butler, and Adebayo over to help. It's Mather with a drive. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
No, it's early in his career, but Mathurin already knocking down several big shots late.
Now Butler. A minute 6 left in the fourth.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
There's a screen by Turner. Mathurin passes to Turner.
Money, proving he has the clutch DNA. Love seeing Turner up his game during these big possessions.
Hero outside. Back to Butler. Count it!
And Butler not afraid of having the ball in his hands in these big moments. He's the guy that you can count on to get it done in the clutch.
Pass to Turner. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. And it's Miami's ball. They've led by as much as 10. Butler, good.
And that's a big-time take by Butler, showing just how tough he is on those physical drives to the rim.
Turner passes to Siakam. Turner, a screen on Martin. A good look from Siakam. It falls!
And this is why the team relies on Siakam. In the big moments, you can trust him with the shot.
So it's Miami picking up the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Grant.
matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in its center. Now here is Conley. Carries the long-range jumper.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Edwards against Richardson. Puts up a three to the paint. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play. Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
So when we're talking about team identity, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
In the corner, it's Richardson. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Richardson's got 5 now.
Now, Jimmy Butler is an unselfish teammate. This guy loves to get his teammates involved.
They get it back. Gobert nails the baby hook.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. It's hauled in by Hero. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Snatched up. The kick outside to Butler. Adebayo passes to Martin. Sinks the triple.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Butler outside for Martin. Jacks up a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, everyone knows that Jimmy Butler has a scoring mentality, but there makes the extra pass beautiful.
Here's McDaniels. And it's off from 3-point range. Well, Heat leading by 6. Here's Butler. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Edwards, that's good.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley kicks to Gobert. Towns a screen on Butler. McDaniels. No good from outside. He'd have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Outside Butler. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
A three-pointer is right on target. Edwards got 12.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Butler, no good.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
The game now all time. Conley's got his second basket.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Outside Butler. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the last second attempt there. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career. Boy, you love his toughness. You can tell that this young guy cares. The game is important to Karl Anthony Towns.
Martin with the bucket.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Edwards dishes to Towns. Passes to Conley. Conley with the screen on Hero. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while, we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on, you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you. Outside for Martin. Outside Butler. Lets it go with a three. Buries it from three-point range. Butler's got 9 points.
Well, there's certain places on the floor that Jimmy Butler will let it fly from three. Right there, he has a nice-looking jumper.
Edwards, that's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Butler with the ball. Working on McDaniels. Back to Butler. Shoots. That one wide left.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And another three for Minnesota. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Kept alive. And the dunk by Towns.
How about Karl Anthony Towns bullying his way to that second chance look? Nicely done.
Butler feeling out a bit. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Edwards. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Here's Alexander Walker. That three off the mark. The Heat trail by 10. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. The rebound by Anderson.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now, here's Rozier. Jovic passes to Rozier. There's the three. And it's Rozier again missing. Timberwolves leading by 10. Morris finds Edwards. Releases. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Robinson misses. Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. Inside, Anderson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Anderson's got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota. Rozier looking around. There's the pass to Jovic. Second shot opportunity, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And the first half is now in the books. Timberwolves, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Robinson is out there with Rozier. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jovic in at the power forward position. Here's Rozier following the basket by Kyle Anderson. Love with the screen on Morris. And he dunks it down.
The ability to change pace for Rozier just keeps the defense guessing on that drive.
We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
Now, here's Rozier. Clock at 6. The second chance effort. Chalk up 2 there. Rozier's got 6.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
Pass to Reed. Fires the 3. This one for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Reed's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Rozier up top. 6 points for him. Jovic trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 15. Morris kicks to Reed. From deep three-point land. The offensive rebound. Picked his pocket. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. There's the pick. And it's Rozier again missing. In the corner, it's Morris. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Here's Rozier. Good, nice job down low. Rozier's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, the floater is an integral part of any small guard's game. Terry Rozier, that is in the bag.
Alexander Walker passes to Morris. For 3. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Down low, and he jams it with authority.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the 3 ball is good.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Love with the screen on Morris. Rozier for 3. And the dunk by Love.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
The 3. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Heat. Jovic misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Timberwolves leading by 15 to the middle. Here's Anderson, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's about vision and timing. Monte Morris, a quality passer.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And Doris, you were saying this about Kyle Anderson. He can give you a little bit of everything.
Kevin, he's one of those guys who'll provide shooting, defense, passing, playmaking, you name it. Sort of that jack of all trades at the forward spot. This guy has always found minutes because his understanding of the game is elite.
And here is Morris. After Tyler Hero hitting the 3. From deep. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Monte Morris, opportunistic from 3. Sees the shot, takes it.
Butler from outside. Outside, Martin passes it to Butler. Takes the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Butler's got 12 in the game.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 14-point lead as we bring the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Minnesota, the wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Conley in at the point. Gobert with a screen on Hero. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Timberwolves. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Edwards against Butler. Edwards kicks to Towns. There's the triple. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space. Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
Butler on the way. McDaniels defending. And Jimmy Butler, good for 3.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
What a response from Anthony Edwards. If you make a 3, he wants to come right back at you.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the 3-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 14-5 run here. Fires for 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And that one's good by Butler.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Towns kicks to Conley. Beyond the arc. Hits it from 3-point range.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Puts up a deep three. Offensive rebound. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Gobert finds Edwards for the three. Knocks down the three ball. Edwards got 31.
Well, Anthony Edwards has proven to be capable from any spot on the floor. That time he hits you with the three-point shot. Okay, Anthony.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Minnesota.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Fires from deep. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Gobert dishes to Edwards. Kicks to Conley. Here's the three. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Martin with the screen for Butler. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Edwards can't hit. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy to come into an opponent. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Conley. Pass to Reid. This one for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And here's Minnesota now. It's a 3-point game. Reid passes to Edwards. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
It's Mathurin with a drive. Halliburton for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. You know, Clark, what you marvel about with Halliburton, the accuracy from both the field and the line.
Well, there are very few guys that are part of the 50, 40, 90 club, and every year he's flirting with that. And when he doesn't have the shot that he wants, what I like is that he just simply makes the right basketball pass. Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Now here's Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. Halliburton outside. There's the triple. Again, Halliburton missing. And Towns has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns on a screen. And here's McDaniels. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Mathurin a screen on Edwards. There's Nesmith with a 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Second team foul.
Here's Edwards. And he banks in the layup. Edwards got 5 points.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
And Siakam with the slam.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Siakam the screen. Halliburton finds Siakam. Halliburton misses.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
And here's Siakam for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Conley up top. The kick out to Edwards. From downtown. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. He's got 10.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And it's Mathurin missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Back to Reid. Pass to Conley. Reid sets a screen. And another 3 for Minnesota.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
A good look from Turner. Cans it with nobody near him.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Here's Edwards. Halliburton with some nice D. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 11. Pass to Neesmith. Halliburton surveys the floor. Now here's Siakam. Clock at 6. And it's all from three-point range. Here's Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's got 5.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
And Halliburton with the basket and the assist from Siakam.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He made a big impact, scoring 12. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And when you watch Halliburton run point, he makes life easy for his team.
You know, he's like a Pied Piper. He's a guy that other people gravitate to and enjoy playing with. Always has his head up. He's excellent at reading angles and situations and using the right pass at the right time, and rarely seems to force shots. I mean, that's the quintessential playmaking point guard if ever there was one.
Edwards against Halliburton. Towns on a screen. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Puts up a 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Picked it. Halliburton with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Halliburton, the pass to Matherin. Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
Good work by Matherin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Conley finds McDaniels. And he dunks it down.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there, getting the bucket, and has a chance for one more.
We've had many impactful European players throughout the years, Clark. What makes their style of play so different?
You know, I think it's really how they're trained from the time they start playing the game, B.A. Every player, regardless of size, is taught to think and feel and play the game fundamentally sound. And I love that. I think that's something that should be mimicked in the States. Train kids to play the game the right way in all aspects of it, no matter how small or tall they are.
A new lineup here for Indiana. McConnell passes to Smith, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Smith, tall and lanky, not an easy guy to defend away from the paint.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Morris passes to Alexander Walker. Pass to Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by McDermott.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Anderson with a screen on McDermott. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Minnesota foul.
Indiana has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. McConnell passes to Smith. Smith with a screen on Anderson. And there's Toppin on the assist by Smith. 1:11 left in the first half of this game. Morris outside. McConnell with a steal. Toppin outside. Here's Smith. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Smith finishing with power. I like that dunk right there.
First personal foul.
And the free throw, no good. Minnesota's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for a lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Smith with a screen on Morris. McConnell from outside. Rebound Minnesota. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Anderson passes to Gobert. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Picked by Smith. To the paint. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Takes the three. Hits the trifecta. Alexander Walker's got 9 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so it's Minnesota up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
We've got Doug McDermott, Smith out there with Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Nembhard in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Gobert with it, guarded by Smith. Gobert, no good. The Pacers shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
Pass to McDermott. And here's Toppin from the arc. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Anderson. Here we go. Here's Morris. Pacers with a rebound. Now the Pacers on the move. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
To the inside. Anderson gets the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And there's the drive. And the shot goes. Nimard's got 7 points in the game.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the modern NBA game is very perimeter-oriented, and big man Ivica Zubac was talking about it. He said, quote, they want to push it. There's a lot of space for guys to work. The talent in the league is incredible right now, and the NBA wants this to be an offensive game, so it is what it is. Brian, the old-school big man, must adapt.
The game has changed so much. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Moore. And Conley subbed in for Morris. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. Conley passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Big Cat says, take that.
And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 15-point game. Siakam outside. 4-3. Sinks the tray. Siakam's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Outside McDaniels. From outside the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Here's Halliburton. Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And he comes up with a bucket. Edwards has got 19 points.
Hey, he's so strong in the upper body. You're not going to alter Edwards' shot with just a little bump.
1:33 left in the third quarter. And Nesmith gets it to go.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Edwards for 3. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Look at that from Edwards. Way out there.
McDaniels against Halliburton. Over to the left wing. Turner passes to Halliburton. There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton on the attack. Ooh, look at Halliburton using his length.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Kicks it out Towns. Here's McDaniels. The rebound by Turner.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
On the wing, Matherin. He's guarded by Conley. Matherin passes to Siakam. Back to Matherin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside McDaniels. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Three-pointer Matherin. The shot off that time. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Timberwolves, McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And he's good on the second. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. Indiana on offense. There's a screen by Turner. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you've got to defend him closely at all times.
Kicks it out, Towns. Back to Edwards. Towns outside. Pass to Edwards. 5 to shoot with the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting the ball incredibly well tonight.
Oh, man.
Oh,
punch that was.
Bad intentions.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Not afraid to mix it up down low. Edwards is a big guard, really put together nicely. He's got a great body.
Here's Matherin. Count that bucket. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, that's an extremely hard shot to defend if Edwards can master the pull-up. Watch out now. It would be a real weapon for him.
Halliburton for 3. Matherin against Conley. The 3 is up. And it's Matherin missing. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 15-5 run. For 3. Towns. It's good on the putback.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
Pass to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on McDaniels. Jacks up a 3. Turner, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Reed, a screen on Matherin. Here's Edwards. And another basket for Minnesota.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
For 3, Conley. It's rebounded by Indiana. Inside. Cuts off the pass. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter. The 3 ball knocks down the long J.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And here's Siakam for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves. McDaniels from long range. He's off on that one. Halliburton against McDaniels. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Let's go with a 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
I really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Stolen by Reed. Pass to McDaniels. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. On the wing, Matherin. He's guarded by Conley. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
The confidence of Matherin, palpable. You see it and feel it. That looked good from the moment it left his hand.
Three-pointer. And it's powered home by Towns.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
And one thing, Greg, you know. About both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
So here's Miami's starting group. The forward spots will be Butler and Martin. Hero out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Austin Neesmith pushing it up. Siakam, good.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
Martin with a screen on Mathurin. Shots good by Hero.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Turner with a screen on Butler. Halliburton tries in. And Halliburton slams it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Mathurin. Hero, good on the shot.
Converting inside through the defender. Hero determined to get the bucket to fall.
And throughout his career, Steve, as we know, Tyler Hero has never been shy of the big moment. He loves it.
He thrives in games that are tight at the end. His great off-ball movement allows him to find looks, Kevin. Hero isn't afraid of stepping up with the game on the line.
Siakam misses. Siakam's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. The rebound by Turner. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Siakam's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Inside, Butler has a gift for finding the bucket. He is so strong.
Here's Halliburton. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Adebayo against Halliburton. He takes it in, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Now, here's Richardson. Drops in the tray.
Good to see Richardson sink that one from long range. And defensively, I mean, there's only so much you can do against these three-point shots.
Mathurin against Richardson. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Great D that time from Adebayo. Martin finds Hero. There's the drive. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Halliburton against Butler. No one near Turner as he lets it go. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Year in and year out, Smitty, the Heat bring energy and commitment to the defensive end.
Kevin, the Miami Heat has a strong culture, and they've done a good job bringing in players that match their identity. It's led to a great deal of success.
Just look at that.
Nice. Put this guy in the dunk contest. Jimmy Butler is ready to win it all.
And Halliburton slams it in.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Halliburton. Oh, Greg, there's a lot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more...
The previous play is under shot.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3.
Oh,
yes. I love that about Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
Turner with his screen on Butler. Here's Halliburton. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat leading by 5. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Richardson finds Martin. And the Heat, another 3.
The quick release has become league-wide. Caleb Martin can certainly let it fly.
Now the pass to Siakam. From the arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Hero, no good. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Heat out front. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Siakam is out there with Turner. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Richardson outside. Shot clock at 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. And it's Turner off the drive. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Big man play by Turner, using that nearly 7-foot frame to get through the contact.
Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Back to Adebayo. Outside, Hero. Drills it from outside. Hero's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
And back in college, Halliburton was impressive, but he doesn't seem content to rest on past achievements. He's always trying to take his game to new heights.
There's Hero with the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smitty, we know the list of players from Cameroon is short, but very talented.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Pascal Siakam, one of the few players out of Cameroon. Another one, Joel Embiid. That's a lot of talent.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Butler has come a long way with his ball handling. He has a few tricks he can pull off from time to time to score.
Turner with a screen on Richardson. Mathurin finds Turner. Launches a three, and it's Mathurin missing. The Heat leading by 7. Here's Butler. The shot off that time. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And he drives in. A nice shot by Neesmith.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Showing off those hops, Jimmy Butler goes up high to get it done.
Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Hero. The Heat have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Drives to the hoop. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, disciplined, and that's a beautiful pass.
Here's McConnell, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And Butler, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
So many ways Jimmy Butler can score, and they all are showing up tonight.
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Martin the screen. Hero passes to Martin. Butler on the wing. He dishes it to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
His versatility and unselfishness is what makes Jimmy Butler such a talented passer.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Nembhard. From outside, off the mark. The Heat leading by 9. Here's Jaquez. Pass to Jovic. Here's Jaquez. Robinson for 3. Hangs home the trifecta. Robinson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Consistent from three-point land, Duncan Robinson with incredible range.
Here's McDermott. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
To the paint. Here's Jovic. Shoots over Toppin. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And that concludes the first half. Heat lead by 10. And a chance now. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Rozier. He's out there with Robinson. And it's Jaquez in at the small forward. Passes it to Jovic. Back to Robinson. Pass to Jovic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jovic has got the lead up to 12 now for Miami.
Nice pass. This team wants Duncan to do that more often.
Here's Nemar. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Love with the screen for Rozier. And he gets the bucket. And the Heat lead by 12.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Smith left side. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Nemar. Misses the three. Miami's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Love with the screen on McConnell. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Driving to the basket. Here's Toppin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Toppin's got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Rozier. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Out to the wing. Here's Jovic. Offline with his three. Pacers trail by 10.
And in a shooter's league, Doug McDermott is always going to find minutes.
The jumper is pure, GA. He can do it from a standstill, coming off picks, long range, mid-range. He hits them with a high percentage.
Here's Nemhard to the wing right side. Here's Toppin. And the lead is down inside single digits. Toppin's got 6.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And they go to the intentional foul. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, Hero. Takes it inside, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
When Tyler Hero gets it going, as he has tonight, he can score in bunches.
Here's Nesmith. Again, Indiana.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Driving the lane, scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
When he wants to, Halliburton can get to the hoop. Boy, he is tough to slow down.
And the pass to Butler. Back to Hero. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 16.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
Outside Butler. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original person.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get it.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Halliburton. He's got 16. from past the arc. And Indiana, another three.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
Hero from long range drains the three-pointer. Hero's got 7 now in this quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got his first 2 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Butler, a screen on Mathurin. Shot's good by Hero. And the Heat lead by 7.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Now, here's Nesmith. He's got 7. Into the lane. Up and in on the layup. Nesmith has got 9.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Here's Adebayo, and it's sent back by Turner. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Miami Heat. His production. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Adebayo with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Kicks it out to Hero. Butler sets a screen for Hero. Yep, that one goes in there. Hero's got 22 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
To the inside, and it's slammed in by Turner.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Mathurin against Hero. Butler sets a screen for Hero. It's Butler that time on the assist from Hero. 18 points for Butler.
Off the pick, Hero loves to rise and fire, but that time he becomes the playmaker.
Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Butler, a screen on Mathurin. Hero, back to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Halliburton drives in. Turner passes to Mathurin. Turner with the screen. Launches it. And Indiana, another 3.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Siakam against Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket is good. Butler's got 22 points.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Turner for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one. Hero against Mathurin.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Hero. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 24.
Gotta like this. Tyler Hero finding a way to come up huge.
Butler against Halliburton. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Mathurin finds Siakam. It's hauled in by Richardson. The Heat leading by 5. Butler deciding where to go with it. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You know what? This is a skill set to be able to take the bump and stay on balance after the initial contact.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And one other thing, I love how comfortable they are looking to operate from mid-range. And no qualms about taking those wide-open jumpers.
Hero passes to Butler and slam dunk by Butler.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Halliburton drives in. Count it, good.
Huge finish from Halliburton. From the moment he entered the league, Tyrese has been clutch.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Butler is screen on Mathurin. The kick outside to Butler. Trying to find Hero. He gets it to him. Back to Butler from outside the arc. Pacers with the rebound.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Halliburton finds Turner. Back to Halliburton. And stolen by Richardson. And a deep three from Hero. Great look, but off the mark. Halliburton outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Butler goes in, and it's Butler with the jam.
This is what the coach wants. Get Jimmy Butler the ball going downhill.
Mathurin for 3. And so it's Miami winning this one. They much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Facing off in this one, Brent. We've got two teams that embody team basketball.
Yeah, they preach ball movement, and you can see that by looking at their assist numbers. When they're passing like they are, the game is much more fun and more involved for not just the players, but the fans.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. And it's Richardson in at the 1. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from deep.
Richardson's pretty consistent at draining that 3 ball. The D can't allow him to get too comfortable while he's camped out behind the arc.
It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Butler, a screen on Edwards. Hero, the pass to Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And what really separates Jimmy Butler as a player is competitive fire, Brent.
B.A., you see that wall over there? Go ask Jimmy to run through it. Guess what? He'll do it twice. He'll go through it one way, turn around, and come back. I mean, this guy has got incredible willpower, and when the stakes are highest, he's at his best.
And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
Hero for 3. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Now Reed. Out left to the wing. Towns, a screen on Richardson. For 3, Conley. Miami grabs the miss.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Butler can't get it to go.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Reed. And another basket for Minnesota.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy's got the ball. Jimmy can be a menace, so Butler keeping the defense guessing there.
It's Edwards on the wing. The 3. The shot no good. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Butler. He takes it in. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And Miami again with the bucket. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. It's a 5-point game. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
Adebayo, a screen on McDaniels. And here's Butler outside. Hits the 3-pointer. Butler's got 9 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
McDaniels against Hero. McDaniels can't hit. Miami has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And here's Butler outside. To the middle. Kicks it to Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Edwards. Hero, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Reed, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reed. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
The Heat with the lead. Hero outside. Here's Richardson. Adebayo, a screen on Conley. Richardson finds Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
Good on the set. Well, we always hear about Heat culture. How would you define it, Brent?
Well, I think what they do is just find guys who are hungry. And then they do a great job of starving you during the year. And what I mean by that is just making it competitive. You're going to earn everything you get if you're a member of the Miami Heat, and that includes playing time.
The Heat have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Hero from way outside. Again, the Heat misses. Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Oh, misses the dunk.
Oh, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
They get it again. Outside Butler. Martin with a screen on Edwards. Butler, good.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Adebayo, a screen on Edwards. Hero, no good. And here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
Jimmy Butler getting it done for Miami. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be right back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They control the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. McDaniels passes to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Shooting the 3 with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Adebayo sets a screen. Richardson, the pass to Adebayo. Here's Martins. And again, Miami with a triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Towns. Soft touch off the glass. Towns has got his first basket.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Richardson up top. He's guarded by Conley.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Heat.
And what makes Tyler Hero so dangerous, Brent, is his ability to catch fire from range.
Yeah, I would say, Grant, sometimes it's an inferno with Tyler Hero, the way he can get it going. I mean, he can rain down threes. He's got a pull-up game. He can get quickly in the double digits.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver maintains that he is not against shortening the regular season. He said, quote, the fact that teams are focused on load management and players are resting, it sends a message. And while he doesn't want to be tradition-bound, guys, he said whatever happens, they'd ensure every team visits every city at least once per season.
That's an interesting point there from the commissioner. Thanks, Allie.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
Butler finds Hero. Martin with a screen on Edwards. Hero, the pass to Martin. Pulls it. And Miami again with the bucket.
Excellent job by Martin creating separation on that J.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Towns. And stolen by Adebayo. Richardson with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Martin, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up. A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. On the wing, Rozier, guarded by Morris. Takes a three, and Rozier good for three. Rozier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. 1:16 left in the half.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
For three, Robinson. It's rebounded by Morris.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. I just missed it.
Great vision from Morris makes the next pass. That's what you want.
Miami has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Here's the screen by Bryant. For three, Robinson drains the triple. And the Heat lead by 16.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Rozier outside from deep three-point range. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Heat have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. And here's Bryant outside. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And Bryant's a tough guard when he gets outside of the key. He's got great touch.
And he nails the third. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Morris passes to Alexander Walker. From deep. Connects from downtown. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And so it's the Miami Heat in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Thomas Bryant out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's Terry Rozier. And it's Jaquez in at the 3, small forward. And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out of foot, Grant?
You know, BA, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
Picked by Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from outside. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Good work there as it goes. And the Heat lead by 12.
Yeah, Duncan not only moves himself, he moves the ball quite well.
Back to Alexander Walker. All sorts of time. It's hauled in by Robinson.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Jaquez no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the T-Wolves. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Yep, count it. Alexander Walker's got 7.
A nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
Rozier can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Outside Robinson. Again, the Heat misses.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost him.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Rozier, the pass to Jaquez. It's rebounded by Moore.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Moore. Picked by Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
That's tipped. Stolen by Rozier. Lets it go from deep. Again, the Heat misses.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Anderson with a screen on Rozier. Morris for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. You know, one thing coaches have always loved about Monte Morris, he really takes care of the ball, Brent.
Yeah, an incredible assist-to-turnover ratio throughout his career. He doesn't put up huge assist numbers, but I think coaches love the fact that when Morris is on the floor, he's going to make solid decisions to put your team in the right place to succeed offensively.
Love a screen on Morris. Here's Rozier, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And a vicious slam by Rozier, really sticking it to them.
Here's Alexander Walker. That 3's off the mark. The Heat with the lead. Robinson finds Bryant. Back to Robinson. Rozier outside. Pass to Bryant. Here's Jaquez. 6 to shoot. Back to Bryant. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Down low. Oh, deflected. Morris right side. And it's good for 2. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Minneapolis. Now here's Rozier. He has 7. Puts up a deep 3, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm, or you're going to get a call.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Heat out. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And for Minnesota, they're shooting the rock at 58%. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slot. And it's Reed in at the 5 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ball game.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high. Yes, sir!
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
It's kept alive. Here's McDaniels, and down it goes. 2 points.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Reed. Now Edwards to take the lead. And he can't get that one. Some solid defense from Martin. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Back to Hero. Outside Butler. Now here's Martin. Outside Butler. The shot. Martin misses. And Towns has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Reed. Outside Conley. McDaniels with it. Back to Conley. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
And here's Butler outside. Again, the Heat misses. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Got a piece of it. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. A 3 off the inbound by Conley. That one's good. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. They need this. Butler can't get it to go.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Towns. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Martin with a screen on McDaniels. And here's Butler outside. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got rebound number 7 tonight. McDaniels a screen. Conley passes to Reed. And here's Edwards outside. Excellent D there from Hero.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Martin inside, working on McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Back to Adebayo. Miami, no good that time either. Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. McDaniels passes to Towns. From the arc. By Conley, that one's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
Martin with a screen on Edwards. It's Hero on the take.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Towns a screen on Hero. McDaniels can't hit. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Butler outside. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And you know it's coming. Jimmy Butler lives to serve up in these moments.
Reed against Adebayo. Out to the wing. Outside Conley. Reed a screen on Richardson. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. This one was in the balance.
next doors. This should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Siakam is out there with Nesmith, and it's Turner in at the 5. Home in the paint. On offense, here are the Pacers. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Hands it from downtown.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Edwards against Halliburton. Now, here's McDaniels. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Mathurin for 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Conley gets the bucket.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Connects from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And a miss there on the triple.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
You know what you love? Oh!
My goodness. Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Mathurin for 3. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here is Edwards. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got 5 now.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands. You let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. Sinks the three-pointer.
Never question a shot if you're Benedict Mathurin. Makes him pay from deep.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Just far in the first quarter. Siakam. Point land so far in the ballgame. Towns in the corner. At the top of the key, Reed.
Shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Siakam's shot is off. The Conley with it, picked up by Turner. Inside, and the dunk by Towns.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, promise he'll find you.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Stolen by McDaniels. Siakam against Towns. Here's McDaniels. No good with the triple. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. Nesmith, the pass to Siakam. And he's good on the 3-ball. Siakam's got 6.
Boy, how far has the shot, the perimeter game of Siakam come? His rookie year, he made 1 3 all season. Remember that.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Indiana again turning it over. Here's Conley. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Edwards from the arc. Siakam pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Nesmith, the pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Wow, check out the move by Pascal Siakam. Stop it, don't hurt him.
Outside Edwards. It's good from long range. Edwards got a couple of threes now in the first with the Timberwolves.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
It's good. He's got 5.
When you're anticipating contact is coming, you can prepare. Halliburton, excellent job on the conversion.
Conley kicks to Reed. Over Mathurin. Conley, the pass to Reed. Count it.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Tie game in Minnesota. Let's take it. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Reed in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Edwards against Halliburton. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Edwards. Edwards got 10.
Well, in pick-and-roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Mathurin for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns kicks to Reed. Timberwolves passing it around. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Conley feeling it out. Towns a screen on Mathurin. From downtown, the rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Halliburton right side. Now here's Nesmith. Tight defense on him. The shot's good. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. Stolen by Michael Conley. Pass to Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Mathurin attacking. Takes it out to Siakam. Again, Indiana.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pacers leading by 3. So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
You love the aggressive play inside from Monte Morris.
With the drive, here's Smith. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Smith's got the lead up to 6 now for Indiana.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Anderson the screen. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Pass to Nembhard. Smith on the wing. The tray. A shot by Nembhard, no good. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Driving in. Takes a 3. Rebound by Smith. Indiana's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Here's McConnell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And both free throws good for McConnell. So it's Minnesota now. 8-point game. 1:02 left to play in the first half. They get it back. Pass to Alexander Walker. The 3. Nice hit again. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
Tapping a screen on Morris. McConnell nailed from three-point land. McConnell's got 5 now. Minnesota's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. And the shot goes down.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
There's a screen by Toppin. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The pass to Alexander Walker. Moore outside. Shoots the 3. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Here's Toppin. 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's the Indiana Pacers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On the court right now for the Pacers. We'll be topping out there with Smith. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Doug McDermott. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And he nails the 3rd. Here's McConnell. McDermott with it. Smith sets the pick for McDermott. To the paint. Smith, no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Anderson the screen. Down low. That's tipped. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Fires the three. Good on the triple. Nemhard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
There's a screen by Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's defended by McDermott.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Smith with a screen on Morris. Here he goes. McConnell passes to Smith. The rebound by Anderson. Timberwolves trail by 9. We've seen some promising growth from Jalen Smith, haven't we, Doris? He's asserting himself more, and it shows.
He is, Kevin, and we're talking about a 6'10" guy, lean frame, has some shooting ability. It's a matter of this guy keeping that aggression and keeping that focus. There's still a long way to go, but you love that he's starting to carve a little niche in this league.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Morris passes to Alexander Walker. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
That's about vision and timing. Monte Morris, a quality passer.
Halliburton drives in. Gobert with the block. And so they choose to intentionally foul. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good on the three-point shot. And now it's just a 4-point Indiana lead. And there's the drive. And finished off by Siakam.
How about the bounce of Pascal Siakam off the dribble drive?
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Took him no time at all on that one. Edwards got 18 points in the game.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. To the inside. Reed the pass to Conley. For the tie. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, we normally see Mike Conley toe the line. That time he takes a step or two past it. Okay, Mike.
Here's Halliburton. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. Towns a screen on Halliburton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. It's the three-point bomb. 8 points for him.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And Towns throws it down.
We call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And here's Conley outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets looking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Timberwolves lead by 3. From Target Center, back in a moment. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Minnesota leading by 3. The wing set for them, Edwards and McDaniels. Lead is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Conley in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. For 3, Siakam. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. Edwards, that's good.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Here's Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. To the middle. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Well, that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
Towns, a screen on Mathurin. Conley's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Neesmith, the pass to Turner. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 3-point Pacer lead.
What you love about Tyrese Halliburton is the consistency from the perimeter. This guy can make deep shots.
Conley's shot is off. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Shoots from the right block. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton, that thin frame didn't matter a lick. Brushes off the contact. Love the grittiness there.
Edwards, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Edwards looking it over. And he drops it in from the low post. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
Anthony Edwards, excellent concentration, under pressure of excellent defense, and just scores it anyway.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it. That was worth the price of admission.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Turner with the screen for Mathurin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Free throw good, Mathurin. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Boy, when you think about Benedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
Pacers leading by 5. Here's Halliburton. Feeds it to Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc. Second chance shot. The kick out to Towns. Outside Conley. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Mathurin. And a wide open look for Siakam. A 3-pointer off the mark. Minnesota's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Siakam's shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Another miss by Siakam. So it's Minnesota now. 7-point differential. Shoots it. Goes back up. Edwards kicks to Reed. A 3-ball. The shot will not fall. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Siakam for 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
And here's Edwards from the arc. The rebound by Turner. Launches from deep. Off the mark. So it's Indiana picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You